Christ, don't take it as a compliment. You're supposed to be a guard dog. Kept licking the goddamn prisoners. Why?
Well, the doc said in order to return back to active duty, I needed to pass a series of evaluations. And she said that fishing could help, and I saw you the other day with your pole and...
It's not a pole, it's a rod. You didn't call your rifle a gun, did you?
No. This man, I knew was stupid.
It ain't easy. It takes practice. And it's not like playing with your goddamn phone. Oh, Jesus. Tomorrow, 10 a.m., Anglers West Fly Shop. And do your recon.
Oh, recon?
Mm-hmm. More great literature has been written about fly fishing than any other sport. Start there.
Hey, I was hoping I could get a ride.
You got legs.
That was a clip from the new movie Mending the Line, starring Brian Cox and Cinco Walls. The film, which opens in theaters on June 9th, centers around two veterans from two different wars who connect through their shared trauma and a love of fishing. And the Emmy Award-winning actor Brian Cox joins us now. Mr. Cox, thank you so much for being with us. I mean, this is so timely for us. We were just talking about all the sacrifices that our men and women in uniform have made over the past 20 years. 125,000 suicides since 2001 for our vets. Talk about this movie, where it takes the audience, and why you made it.
Well, I thought it was a really, it was a first-time director. I mean, I think he's done other stuff, but this was his big thing, Josh. And I just thought it was a really good script. I thought it was a very affecting script in terms of dealing with that precise problem that you've just been talking about, these vets who have to live with it for much longer. The guy I play, of course, is a Vietnam vet, so he's been carrying that for over 50 years. And then we've got this whole generation of new vets from the Iraq conflict, which was even a lot crazier than Vietnam in many ways, or Vietnam was pretty crazy. So I think that's what I really respect about the film, the fact that it deals with the need for recovery and how you do recover. And the guy I play, he's found it through fishing, through fly fishing. And it was a great lesson. It was a great lesson for me because I had to learn to fly fish, and I had a fantastic teacher. So it was, and we filmed in the Gallatin and also in the Yellowstone rivers, and wonderful, wonderful locations in Montana.
Yeah. So at the San Diego Film Festival, it won the Valor Award, which is given to a military-themed film that really talks about the impact of war on vets. What's your hope? What is your hope for? Do you hope that vets get out and see this, that their families get out and see this? Who is your audience that you really want to reach in this incredible film?
I think that Josh has done a great job, and he's telling a really good story. But it's not just for vets to watch; it's for anyone to watch, to see what really that's about and what that care is about. There's a big VA hospital in Montana. So there's a lot of vets live in Montana, and Montana's been very good about the care for the vets. And I just want people to see it because I think it's a really rather touching movie.
Brian, tell us a little bit about how you prepared for this role. Did you talk to veterans who had similar experiences? How did you read and get ready for something that obviously this person has been on quite a journey, physical and emotional?
Well, I remember the Vietnam War. I mean, I'm old enough I didn't serve in it because I'm British and we didn't fight in the Vietnam War. But I remember the effect it was having on a lot of my American students, fellow American students at the time, who were really suffering from the fact that they were probably going to go back and probably going to have to go to war, and they were very resistant. We didn't have any draft dodgers, but we had people who found it really tough. And of course, the consequences, because it was a long war and it was a needless war. So in a way, those Vietnam vets need to be honored constantly, I think, in terms of what they did and what they gave up. And it's still with them. I mean, the guy I play, he's still suffering after so many years, but he finds solace, and fishing is one of the great things that you can do. I mean, fishing is wonderful. I fish. So, in fact, I've just been fishing this weekend in Turks and Caicos and caught a barracuda, which I was rather proud of. So, I actually really believe in fishing. I think it's a great. I had my boys fish. It's a very, very. It centers the soul. Fishing centers the soul.
Yeah. I remember growing up, post-Vietnam, movies like The Deer Hunter, Coming Home, coming out, and it really told the story in a way, actually, in a way that even nonfiction couldn't tell. I'm a huge Peaky Blinders fan, and it took me a couple of seasons to figure out that's not a gangster series. That's about guys trying to figure out how to survive World War I. Can you talk about how art sometimes can open the aperture on the human condition and the way that even me reading a book about Iraq or Afghanistan can't?
Well, I think that's the great power of dramatic art. You see the people in actions, and I think that's what our job is. It's precisely our job. I mean, the old bard says, hold the mirror up to nature, and if nature's pretty horrible, you got to reflect it. You know, that's the job. That's what you do. And I'm very honored to be able to do that, and particularly honored to do that in this picture. I've actually just done another film, ironically, recently, which I also played a Vietnam vet. That comes out later probably beginning of next year. And ironically, his thing was pigeons. He was a pigeon racer. So you find these guys that get involved in something because they give dedication to something that actually kind of frees the soul and cools the soul, kind of. And that's what I love about the whole. And fishing does that, and also pigeon racing does the same.
Yeah, Mending the Line. It looks like an extraordinary movie, and I can't wait to watch it. And we're so grateful as we go into Memorial Day weekend to have you here talking about that, and so grateful that you use your platform to do this, not only for vets, not only, for the 99% of Americans that aren't touched by these wars. But I will say, I would be dragged off this set if I didn't ask you about Succession. So I'm going to ask you one question about that, if that's okay. I always went around saying, don't kill Hamlet in the first act. Whenever I'm putting together a show or putting together a paper, don't kill Hamlet in the first act. And I'll be damned if the creators of Succession didn't do that this season. It's something that still baffles me. Great actors, love the series, but you were sorely missed by everyone that has been watching it. How surprised were you when you found out that they were taking you off the show after 3-4 episodes?
Well, I mean, my view was, we have our opinions, and the writers they're the final, they have the final word, and quite rightly, they're supposed to have the final word. It's their creation as much as it's our creation. But I felt with the show that it's called Succession. So we have to see that come into play at some point. So at some point or another, I knew I was going to be, I was going to be exiting. I didn't know when it was going to be. But Jesse was very good about it, and he wanted it. What one forgets is that this present series, it's one day. So the whole thing it's a 10-part series, but this actually takes part over 10 days. So you have my death, and then you have my funeral, which is at the right distance, especially a Catholic funeral, which is a week. So I die in episode 3, and I am buried in episode 9. And that that's one day. That's all one. Each episode is one day. So, in a sense, he's the great thing about it. I've never watched episode 3 because I'm not interested in watching my own death. I'm sure it'll come soon enough. So I have no desire to see that. But apparently it was very effective, and apparently it was incredibly effective with the boys and Sarah, taking the news. I just felt that, it would have been nice to be there a bit longer, but it was Jesse's decision. And I respect that decision because Jesse is an extraordinary writer. And I think it was a bold decision. And I think ultimately it probably worked. It was a bit, it's always a bit shocked. I mean, I knew it was going to happen, but I didn't. Right. I thought, can I not live till episode 6? And they went, well, we've got to do that. And then when he explained it, it's a day thing. It made total sense. Total sense.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, we thank you so much for being with us to talk about Mending the Line. It looks like an extraordinary film, an important film. We appreciate your time.